Hello sim racers and welcome to RearView Racing. So today Studio 397 have released the Diriyah E-Prix circuit to rFactor 2, and today I'm just going to be taking you through a couple of laps of the circuit, giving my first impressions as I drive around in Sam Bird's Jaguar Racing Formula E car. Here we are heading out on the track here in Diriyah, and straight away really good detail in the pits on the left hand side, exactly what it looked like during the Formula E weekend. I have looked a little bit at the track layout itself. I've watched both races, so I do kind of know where I'm going, but this is literally my first lap of the circuit, so bear with me. So this first section is called the bobsleigh run. I think that's what the commentators called it, and it is essentially that. It's all downhill. You've got lots of left and right turns that are completely blind. Walls are, of course, with most Formula E tracks, very close. So it's all about building up the confidence to get as close as possible without obviously hitting them and causing damage. So lots of left, right. There's a few straights on this circuit, but this first section is really twisty. Just getting a bit more confident. Again, it's all about the learning. This is the long right-hand corner that I really struggled with. I don't know why, it just seemed to have a little bit of understeer as we head on to, I guess, the main straight. This is where Alex Lynn had his accident when he hit the retaining wall on the right-hand side about now, and then went straight ahead at this corner. On the right-hand side coming up there, that's the attack zone. It's a really good placement actually. It did create some really good racing with people trying to grab that and try and retain the positions by going a little bit wider as we head into this tight, I guess, final corner. They did have a slightly different area where they started the race, which was the main straight. This is like kind of a second area. It's slightly confusing. And that's pretty much a lap of the Diriyah circuit, so I'm going to try and be a little bit quicker. Again, it's literally my second lap, so I'm going to make mistakes like that a lot, just trying to find the edge of grip. The undulations do cause the back end of the car to kind of slip away occasionally, and if you haven't driven these Formula E cars at all on rFactor 2, the brakes are really difficult to sort of work with. They lock up very easily, so lots of lifting, lots of coasting to try and slow you down, and just touching the brake just gradually. So I'm going to take the attack zone boost this lap as well as we go around this long final corner again, back onto the main straight. I do like this track actually. It is a challenge. I think it's just really unique. That's what's really important about this Formula E series. These are all unique tracks and you can't really find this anywhere else. So attack mode is armed. We're going to go right around the outside here, and that's it active, and see how I get on with, I think it's 250 kilowatts of power with only my third lap of the circuit. So I know it only goes on for I think a minute or so, so we'll just see how we get on coming down the main pit straight, I'm going to call it. The detail on this track is excellent. Can't fault it. All of rFactor 2's tracks have been exceptional recently. As the attack mode ends, kind of been longer than about 30 seconds or more. Just trying to get a bit more confident around this. I think it's this bit with the DHL signs. This left and right, I just can't quite get it right. It seems to be there's really only one line through there, so you've got to be really committed. In racing conditions, there was a few overtakes in the actual E-Prix itself, but not a lot, and it was a bit single file this first section until you get around this long corner. I eventually, it's still at the end, just the back end just twitches out as we head back down the back straight, down to the best overtaking spot on the track. Going in quite deep, recovering, and then the left turn. So this is my third lap of the track. I'm just going to end it here pretty much. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, if you're going to grab this, if you're not sure. If you really enjoy Formula E, is it something that really intrigues you? Have you been watching the Grand Prix, the E-Prix even? Just let me know down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.